Hi guys, Uncle Pip here. This is the second installment of our farm vlog series, and I hope you enjoy it. Before I get too carried away and start talking too much, I wanted to give an answer and a response to a different channel and a different video. A friend of mine named Eric has his own YouTube channel as well, and in one of his channels he asked for recommendations for other videos in his channel. So Eric, here's your challenge has been accepted. I want to see you do an entire video of Tier There Anywhere, or Everywhere, you get the gist, where you rank every single one of my videos. Kind of want to see your opinion on it. How good and how bad am I doing? I was looking at some of the older ones earlier, and man, some of those first videos are pretty bad. So don't eat me too bad, I guess. I'm still learning, but it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed watching them as much as I do, and we kind of go from there. Today, on this installment, I'm going to try to put together a shed. I don't think I'll get it done, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. I don't know if I have all the parts, so you're either going to watch me succeed or fail. Tune in and you'll find out. So I guess here goes nothing, really. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, give me a like, share, subscribe, all of the above. I think that's all the announcements I have. Of course, we're going to do some more Jeep videos later this month. And stay tuned, I'm trying to do a cold start video for the Farmall BN. So that'll be on the channel hopefully soon. Hopefully this month. Guess we'll find out together. Alright, that's enough of me talking. There's going to be a story connected to this. And I think that story is it's going to be a fun one. So please, let's dive in. This funny story that we have for you today. It's a couple stories all wrapped in one, actually. So here you're watching me build the tent. It's a shed in a box, garage in a box, portable garage, whatever you want to call it. But this is actually not my first one. You see, this is Shed 2.0. So the story behind the first shed is probably better than this one. I went ahead and bought it, and then I put it together. After I had it put together, I don't know, it was up for about a month, maybe a little more. I had the 43 Ford GPW Jeep in it, as well as the 45 Farmall BN. And a pretty big windstorm actually came up, like I said, maybe a month or so after I had it up. And the windstorm decided to pick up the tent, flip it upside down, and perfectly land that upside down tent on top of both of those vehicles. What I did though is I had tied it down and anchored it so I would avoid this. The wind was so strong that it actually bent the frame, so the frame completely failed on me. At some point, the roof, which is like a tarp, if you will, it got punctured somehow, and then there was a rip in it. It did have all four sides, 2 doors on either end, and 2 sides. Surprisingly, the tent from that perspective was okay. So there was some light at the end of that tunnel. Now the problem that I was running into though is I didn't have the frame. So I finally acquired this frame that you see me working on right now. And my initial plan with this was going to be to set this frame up and then use this frame with the existing sides that were left over from the first tent. And this frame actually did come with just a roof. So I have the roof, the sides, the doors, and now the frame. And
that's why I decided to go ahead and put this together. Of course, I was by myself when I was doing it, as you can see. Now, I didn't mind that. I actually enjoyed that part too. That was kind of fun. A little bit of me time. Now, I said at the beginning of this video that I wasn't sure if this was going to work or not and all that stuff. Sometimes it's not about if the frame or the project itself works. Sometimes it's more about the journey to get to it. I enjoyed just being outside. It was a little chilly out. You can see my breath in some of the clips here, but there's no such thing as bad weather. It's bad planning. And I planned for the weather. Therefore, I had a good time. And I guess my advice out of anything would be, if you're going to do something, just do it. Don't worry about anything. Just do it. Now, I'm assuming now would be the bad time to tell you how this story ends. Because, well, I had a good time doing it. At this point right now, I did not know what I was doing. I thought I did. I had some form of a plan. I wanted to improve the design of the original shit. And the way I was going to do that, it was tall. So I said, I'm not going to make it as tall this time. I'm going to take that height and I'm going to make it into width. So the side poles are 2 poles high. I made it 1 pole high. And the roof poles that you're seeing me put on now, those were only 1 long. I made them 2 long. Well, I forgot to take into account that the tent, or the tarp if you will, that was supposed to go over the top was only a certain size. And of course I made it wider than the tarp. So after I got finished with all this, and I got the frame up, when I went to put the tarp on, it completely collapsed. I guess that was kind of expected. It didn't work. And it was a total failure. Everything you see me doing right now is completely pointless. Absolutely no reason. But that's okay. I enjoyed it. Now what I ended up doing is I ran out of memory card while filming. So that's something I need to work on here in the future. I want to get another designated memory card just for these film projects so I don't run out of memory. So you don't actually get to see me putting that tarp on it. Once the video ends, that's when I ended up putting the tarp on, and it didn't fit. So I tried to actually change the length or the width of the frame with the tarp on it, and that's why it ultimately collapsed. Then I decided to take the whole heap of frame and tarp, and I moved it over to the Jeeps. The 48 CJ2A is actually next to the 43 GPW right now, and the 43 GPW is kind of wrapped up in the old roof tarp from the first Jeep, the first tent. Tent, shed, garage, portable thing, whatever you want to call it. So it does stay dry. The CJ does not. Of course, that was never covered up, but you saw it in the previous videos. I didn't really have an intention of making it into a project until recently. So I ended up moving all this pile of frame parts and tarps over to the 2 Jeeps, and I kind of tucked the 2 Jeeps away in this tarp. And unfortunately, I do not have any videos or photos of the final product. But you might see some here in the future coming up in another video. Like I said, I want to dig them out. I have some Jeep parts ordered. I don't know when they'll arrive. I actually need to check on that today. And hopefully you'll see me start working on those. I think I might make some more Jeep videos to put in the Jeep playlist. But really, this is the biggest project I got on the farm. And I know this is kind of a farm vlog and I went more Jeep, but sometimes that's the way it goes. It's currently February 2022, and this is what we're doing. It's kind of a quiet year to begin with, but now you're watching me struggle with the frame again. Notice how I almost had it set up and then it failed. I was really trying. Oh well. Now I'm really hoping to hear back from Eric, as I was talking at the very beginning of this video. I'm really excited if he does do a video, if you do a video. Eric, if you're watching this, if you do the video, hopefully we could partner up together or something. Do a video together sometime. Or I could do a reaction video to your reaction video of my response video to your first video. That's a lot of videos. And I guess I'll talk to you at some point. Maybe I can later on add a tab so you can have a link to that video on this one. But, I think that'll wrap me up right about now. I'm gonna stop talking. And hopefully, as a third farm vlog for next month, we'll have better news. But for now, this is real life, and this is a real fail. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed making it. So, take care. Until next time.